Da-da-da-da.
And
Action.
go. Today we are doing a review on Portal RV Resort in Moab, Utah.
We love Moab.
Love Moab. One of my favorite places so far. As always, we have 8 different categories, are all listed below. We do 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, and go.
Total scores?
Total scores are, I gave it a 69, Wendy gave it a 70.
Out of 80.
Out of 80, right. So, one of the biggest problems we had here was the sign was missing out front.
Yeah, it blew down, I think, like on Father's Day or something like that.
Right,
yeah.
And they still haven't replaced it. So we drove right past it. We had to turn this gigantic bus with the Jeep hooked up around in this little tiny town. And that was interesting. However, the park was great. I mean, the park really was a great park. We had friends there as well. So we were there for about a week, and we had a blast with our friends, and we had a blast at the park.
We had a cover, which was really nice.
Yeah, like a portico.
Like a portico, yeah.
Right.
So, which is really great. And we had a pull through, and they're like, "Well, do you really want this?" And we're like, "What else do you got?" And they said, "We've got this great." It was a back in.
Right. Yeah. Well,
no,
it was a pull-in.
Yeah, it was a pull-in with a portico, and it was spectacular.
Yeah, the portico was amazing.
Yeah.
We actually spent a lot of time under there. We had a lot of fun there. It was hot as hell, though. We were there in July, and it was hot.
It was hot, but...
They had 2 pools,
yeah.
Right? One of the things that brought it down a little bit was the roads there were horrific.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't the worst ever, but they were blacktop, kind of. And
gravel, kind of.
And kind of. And the blacktop was kind of really broken up. They need to repave that place. That's all.
Yeah.
Other than that, the people were super friendly. Did you have any problems with anybody?
It was Moab. No, I didn't have any problems. They were super friendly. Even when I called multiple times just to talk to the people, that's what I do. They were great. They were not anything like some of the other parks that we've been in that they're like, oh, well, snobby. But boy,
Right.
Portal, they were so friendly. Super nice.
Yeah, very helpful too.
Yeah, yeah. And they had buildings too. So some of their sites had buildings on it, kind of like Buckhorn where we're at now. But it was great.
And the buildings were pretty impressive too.
Yeah.
Some of them were really impressive.
Yeah, and you could rent them out if you need to.
So I would say location is a big winner on this one. You are literally right down the road from Moab, the town.
Yep.
And we actually rode our bikes to Arches National Park.
Yeah. And Canyonland's another couple miles, and I mean it was. I spent like 2 weeks there, I think.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect park, kind of. Except for a couple small little issues, but it's a great park.
And 70 out of 80, that's an A- or A.
Yeah, so once again, if you are in the 70s, that park is a must-go see. If you're at 80, you're a unicorn. If you're in the 60s, that's a great park. If you're in the 50s, it's an average park. If you're in the 40s, stay home. This is in the 70s, which means it's a fantastic park.
Yep.
And you can see everything that we categorize and everything we judge it on in the description below.
Yep. I loved it.
I do too, and I love Moab. Moab was one of my favorite places.
Recommend it, especially if you have a Jeep.
Yeah, gotta get a Jeep.
Yeah, I gotta get a Jeep.
Or a OHV, off-highway vehicle. 4-wheeling trails everywhere. I mean, everywhere through there. If you never go to the park and you have a 4-wheel drive, you'll have a lot of fun, trust me.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you the next time.